Hey guys, this is Comic Ken, and man, I'm tired. But I had some thoughts about comics today, and I wanted to get those out. Basically, I was thinking about how every comic artist, every illustrator, every artist has their heyday where they're making the most that they've ever made. Their art is being seen at their highest value. That they've got their 15 minutes of fame, and they're at their highest, their peak of for their financial earnings and their creativity and everything that they can do. And I know that day is coming for me as well one day, but I'm trying to be ready for that. I don't want to go into that time with debt, and then at the same time it's like what you do during that peak time is going to determine the rest of your life. Like, are you going to spend every single cent that you make when you're making that type of money? Or are you going to save and invest that money into assets that will pay you dividends that you can live off of for the rest of your life? Because one of the things that I see that's so sad and so tragic is like artists or even comic artists that by the end of their life they just don't have the money to be able to pay off the financial troubles that they get into, medical bills that they have that they just can't afford because the money that they earned before in the past, they just don't have it now. And it's like, well, is this suffering that you're going through right now, was it caused by a lack of like financial literacy in the past? Or was it something that so unforeseen that it couldn't be dealt with at all? And I'm thinking, like, if it's a financial thing, I want to be able to do as much as I can in that regard right now, so that not only am I out of debt, but then by the time I get to my own heyday, like where I'm making the most of my comics and people are like really digging my stuff, like my YouTube channel blows up, or my comics start selling a lot, that I'll be ready for it, and I'm not going to be in a position where I'm looking fucked up because I didn't prepare for my heyday at the right time. So I'm going to get to a point where I am in a financial position to not only take advantage of the time where my work actually finally does blow up, but then save and make sure that it's all handled so that my family in the future will be set up and that I won't have to worry about any of those issues once I get to my old age. Because I feel like not having your finances fixed or taken care of by the time you're like really old is unacceptable. Like, it's just not right. It's not right that you would do that to yourself, or that you wouldn't take the chance or the time to learn what your finances actually mean, and what you can do to set yourself up for success, set your family up for success, and have contingencies in place for situations that arise. Because not having that money in place it gets in the way of art. It gets in the way of creating it, and it destroys your ability to make more stuff, because not all your worries are on finances and not on creating more and more creative work or more interesting work. It's all focused on, oh, how am I going to get out of this bind this time? And now I have to create a whole new series because I don't have the money, because I didn't save from when I was in my heyday. So I'm just gonna keep figuring this out. I don't want this to turn into a money channel, but it's just I've been working so much the past few days that even now it's kind of a challenge to make this video and keep going with it. But that I'm putting all of this energy into all of these thoughts and all of these focuses and all of this worry into my latest webcomic, Saintly. It is a demon chase horror action comedy about two best friends who have to outrun the demon loan sharks that they borrowed from. Basically, it's like Scooby-Doo meets K-pop demon hunters without the K-pop. And the story backs the main character into a corner where she has to decide between the hard path to success or lose her soul to the lure of easy money. And we get to see the ramifications of her choice and if she can hide this deal with the devil from her friend or if it will tear them apart. And I hope you read my comic in the description and check out the story. It should appear in your email inbox or your spam folder if you don't see it. So that's going to be all for this time, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.